Alright, here we go. Today's session is a beginner's guide on how to get your first 100 leads, convert them, and maybe monetize with them. Zero audience, zero ads, zero budget. That is where most people start right now. None of those things are the real problem. The problem is the order. Most beginners are building in the wrong order. They start with a website, maybe build their socials alongside, then they try to keep getting engagement through their socials for a few weeks. And then, when nothing is working, they think that let's run a small ad, but they have absolutely no strategy for that as well. So that is where things go wrong, they get demotivated, and the business goes for downfall. The thing is that the platform or the budget does not matter at this stage. But the order of operation, how you are doing your things, that definitely matters. If you get the sequence right and the tools as well, then you're in for a blast. Else, even if the tools that you're using are right, but the sequence is wrong, then you might be putting everything at stake for nothing in return. In this video, I'm going to give you a 4-step sequence through which you can get your first 100 leads without a big audience, without a big ad budget, and with absolutely no employees at all. So let's go. When you build something, you first need to know your audience. You need to know who you are targeting, what age group, what niche, what industry, everything specifically, and what platform those customers are at. We really need to remember that only specific offers convert. Nobody cares about I help businesses grow. They care about I help XYZ industry grow by this many percent in this much time, in this much budget. Make it quantifiable. Measure the results. Give them your value addition, your worth in their business. And that is what will grab the attention of people. So you need to get your offer clear first. Let me tell you how to, choose a niche. I'll just ask you 3 simple questions, okay? Just answer them for yourself and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Question 1 is who exactly? When you say businesses, specify what businesses. EdTech founders, gyms, spas. What kind of businesses are you looking at? When you say freelancers, maybe freelancers with over 50,000 rupees of income per month. Question 2 is what outcome? Your result that you will be providing to them should be quantifiable. You do not say that you will improve their marketing. You say I'll be driving your CPL up by this much percent or this much time. This is my proven result, right? Or maybe if you're about to grow their revenue, then you maybe tell them that I'm going to get you these many more clients or this much more revenue. So be specific and give them an outcome that you're actually going to achieve for them. Question 3 is in what time frame or through which constraints. Tell your prospective client by when they can expect these results. For example, you're saying that you'll get them 10 more clients. That won't happen like this, right? So tell them that, okay, 3 months, 90 days is the timeline. This is the time frame that I need for this much result. So they know what they're walking into, you know what you've told them, and there's a clear-cut performance measurement, and there's a clear-cut KPI that they can look at, right? So that helps them visualize it more. And maybe to top this, you can add that this will be done without a big audience or maybe without a big budget. So these are the constraints that need to be given. The underline is I help who achieve what outcome in what time frame and with what constraints. You should really pause this video here and write the sentence down. Put it in your bio, put it in every DM, and I'm sure that this will reap better results than you already have been doing. Or if you haven't even started, this is the best chance to start. So what most beginners usually do is they build a website or a social media profile first, right? That is what I started with, and this is okay, but when you don't have any measurable outcome, you do not have anything to prove yourself, it all goes in vain because you're just creating 20 pages of nothingness for a customer to look at. What you essentially need is just one focused asset. That's all you need to start your journey, and you can build everything else along the way when you actually get some results out of it. You have two options, both do not take much time. You can build either one of them by the end of this week. So just choose one out of these two, right? Option A is a landing page. This works for service industry, for consulting roles, for courses, for audits, etc. etc. Basically anything where a person just needs to inquire and book a call. Just build a outcome led headline, a clear CTA, where to contact, how we can help you. Bus, that's it. Just 3 lines of social proof you can add as well. And this should all be above the fold. We don't need any navigation bars, any fancy setup. Just either put a small WhatsApp floater in the bottom. Just a simple way of telling them that yes, this is what we do, this is how this will help you, and this is where you can contact us. That is it. Option B is to optimize your LinkedIn profile to act as a landing page for you. This can work well for B2Bs, for sales, for coaching institutes, and whatnot. Your headline says who you are and what you can do for your customers. Your about section works as a sales page with your background, your CTAs, and what exactly you're doing, and your social proof as well. The featured section links to one asset, and your recent posts tell people what you actually know and who you're actually helping. I promise you, one well done asset helps much more than 5 average just bana diye wale assets, right? I cannot reiterate enough that running ads right now is not the best possible solution for you. What you can instead do is just send 10 personalized DMs using the formula that we discussed before. While you're experimenting, you need to understand what offers the customers are exactly responding better to, what kind of customers are responding, and based on this recce that you do from your personalized messages and the responses you get from there, based on that you can curate a perfect offer for your ad instead of using your ads as an experimentation tool. I am now going to give you a system that actually gets replies for you. Step 1, find 10 people each day who you want to target. Spend 2 minutes on each profile and research before you even try to send a message to them. Step 2 is notice. Research on them. Spend 2 minutes on each profile before you even think about sending a message to them. Look at what they're looking for, look at their interest areas, and then you can understand. Step 3 is to connect. A short 40-word message. Tell them what you noticed about them, why you are messaging them, and how you can help. You do not need to pitch at this stage. You just need to tell them, I just thought this will help you, so I'm just putting it across. Step 4 is to follow up on 3rd day. 72 hours after your first message should be your first follow-up. Give them a relevant link, a checklist, or any relevant observation that you've had. Step 5 is to ask for a short conversation on day 7, whether or not they've replied. Pitch a small presentation to them, something that will help them resolve the issues that they're probably already facing. Run this system for 8 weeks. Iterate your message each week based on what are the responses, are there any responses or not, what kind of responses you're getting. Based on that, iterate your message each week, and at the end of 8 weeks you will know what is working, what is not, and based on that curate your offer, and you are now ready for ads. Okay, the first 3 steps were about getting leads this very week, but step 4 is about how do you get leads that you're not looking for? How do you get inbound leads per se? This should be one common piece of work that is a long-term lead magnet that gives value to your customers and they find you without you looking for them. Step 1 is to understand what does your customer search. What pain points do they have, and what would they search for if they have their business in mind at 11 in the night? What would they exactly search on Google for? That should be your topic. That should be your content piece. Answer this question completely. Don't give them a short answer and tell them to pay for the rest of it. Give them the complete answer, because honestly, if somebody reads it and implements it on their own, they were never even going to become your customer. But we are only targeting those people who read it and say that, oh yes, this is the expert I was looking for. Let's talk to them. That is the customer that we are looking for. Step 3 is to put this content everywhere. Make it a LinkedIn post, put it as an Instagram carousel, put it on a blog, make a YouTube video out of it, put it for free downloads available, everything. Let it compound till you do everything else. Okay, now we're at the end of this video. Let's just revise what all we've learned today. Week 1, niche your offer. Be specific about who and what, and write one sentence about it. Week 1 to 2, build a conversion asset, a landing page or a LinkedIn profile, not both, and you do not need to be perfect at it. Just launch it before it feels ready. Week 2 to 8, outreach every single day. Draft a message, send it to them, iterate, track your replies, reiterate. Just do it. Go all in. Month 2 onwards, answer the question your customers have been asking, and answer it well to actually help them. Set it live and let it compound, and with that you will be ready for your ads. And with that in mind, I have linked in the description a free CPL reduction checklist. 10 things you need to audit in a brand before you increase your ad budget, or even think about what your ad budget for the month should be like. Download it and run through it before you touch your next campaign. If you want us to run the full diagnostic on your funnel, you can DM us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on our website, on our messages, anywhere you like, or you can just simply comment down below. You can also watch our full diagnostic on your funnel video, which we posted very last week. If this was useful, subscribe with us. 1 video a week, real operator frameworks, no motivational content, and absolutely no hawabazi at all.